Greetings everyone. In this video I will be planting some new bromeliads to my riparium. So this video might be more interesting for those of you who have ripariums or who are interested in ripariums, because I'm not going to be doing anything related to the aquarium part of this setup. I will be planting bromeliads to the upper part of this setup, so we'll be attaching them to driftwood and to the background. We have received a bunch of bromeliads. I will leave a link in the description of this video where I bought these bromeliads, but this is not a sponsored video. I paid for these plants, and it's just for those of you who would probably be interested to buy something like that, because they were very reasonably priced. I haven't opened them yet, so I don't know anything about the quality of the plants. This is what we're going to check at the moment. So I bought 4 different bromeliads. They actually sold by a company specializing in poisonous dart frogs and all sorts of plants for vivariums and terrariums designed for poisonous dart frogs. So these are actually not something aquarium specific, but I'm going to use them in my riparium. So let's have them open. So they're actually very nicely packed. This is Neorigelia punctatissima white leaf. Right, and here is the plant. Of course, it's a young plant. I would say it's a juvenile plant, but you can see that it has beautiful markings in here, and it doesn't have any roots, which is normal for bromeliads, because apparently it was separated from a parent plant, and it's actually better that way, so I could plant it more efficiently in my setup. Okay, let's move on. This is actually a very good size and a very good quality plant. This is Neorigelia atlantis. Actually, all 4 plants that I bought are Neorigelia, because they are kind of I would say, more suitable for ripariums, and they're kind of smaller. And this is how it looks like. Also, a juvenile plant. It's a bit dry, but that's all right. I will water it, and it's going to be fine. There's already some root growth. And here we got Neorigelia Amazon. Oh, that's a nice plant as well, and it actually has this small extra plant in here, which is really nice of this seller to add something. This will be a really beautiful plant because it has this fire red coloration, and if it gets enough light, it's going to be really beautiful. And the last one is Neorigelia Super Fireball, so that has to be a red colored plant. And here it is. Again, it has a small, actually small young plant in here. Yeah, it's not red at this moment, but I guess it will get redder over time. And again, a very decent sized plant. You can see it's almost the same size as my palm. So let's get to planting them. So the idea is to attach 2 of these plants to the background, which I have behind my riparium, and 2 of them to driftwood. And to attach these plants to background, I will, well, my plan is to make kind of a stripes with this old filter wool, which I will glue to the background with this super glue, and so there will be a sort of a nests. So I will make this type of stripes, approximately this size, and I will glue them with super glue to my background, so it will hold the plant like this. And then I will use this sphagnum moss. This is a dried sphagnum moss to actually wrap the lower part of the plant and to cover it up. As we know, bromeliads are actually epiphytes, just like anubias in aquarium, so they only use roots to attach themselves to surfaces. They don't use roots to absorb nutrients. Uh, so the water needs to be added. It needs to be added to here, to the cup of the bromeliad, and that's where it will actually stay and will be absorbed by the plant. Well, after multiple efforts to attach that filter wool with the super glue to the background, nothing has worked because the super glue apparently does not stick to this background. So yeah, I abandoned that idea, and instead I've just used these imperfections of this background in order to attach this bromeliad to the background. Again, it seems to be holding quite well in here, and yeah, that's how it looks like. It's kind of in the upper part of the background, so it should get plenty of light. And essentially, that's only bromeliad which I will attach to the background. The rest will be attached to driftwood in different parts of this setup, and we'll see how it grows over there, because for now it's really hard to say. I will spray it with a bit of water at the moment. And we're done planting. So this is one, that is two, this is three, and number four is behind. And yes, obviously they're not riparian plants that grow with their roots in your aquarium. They grow outside of aquarium completely. They're epiphytes, so they will grow some roots which will get them attached to this driftwood or to the background. So they're not actually related to aquarium, but nevertheless they look great, and they add a bit of this tropical uh, vibe to this setup, and I hope they will settle down and they will start growing. And yeah, so that's how it looks for now. And yeah, thanks for watching.